My parents secretly sold my childhood home to fund my sister's dream wedding, so I showed up with the buyer on the wedding day. Hello everyone, before we jump into this absolutely mind-blowing revenge story that's going to leave you cheering and gasping, please hit that subscribe button and smash the notification bell. It's quick, free, and your support is everything, because our channel's been fighting for traction lately, and with you we can keep delivering these raw, real-life family drama bombs that hit harder than a freight train. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Now let's dive in. Using a throwaway account for obvious reasons with names and specifics tweaked to protect the innocent, or in this case me, from backlash, I'm Alex, 32 years old, male, and this is the tale of how my so-called family turned my entire childhood inside out for one spoiled princess's fairy tale fantasy. Only for me to flip the script in the most epic wedding crash you've ever heard. So buckle up because this is over 10,000 words of pure, unfiltered catharsis starting from the very beginning, when I was just a wide-eyed kid in that perfect little two-story colonial house on Maple Street in suburban Ohio. The kind with a crisp white picket fence that Dad painted every summer, a rusty swing set in the backyard where I'd pump my legs for hours dreaming of adventures, and that massive ancient oak tree with branches perfect for climbing, building forts out of old pallets and blankets. That house wasn't just bricks and mortar, it was my whole world. Bought when I was 6 by my hard-working parents, Dad a rough-handed construction foreman who came home smelling of sawdust and sweat. Mom a night shift nurse with calluses from years of caring for strangers. Money was always razor-thin back then. Dad skipping lunches to make ends meet, Mom picking up extra shifts, but they poured every penny into that down payment. "This is our forever home, Alex," Dad would say, clapping me on the back with his massive paw, his eyes twinkling under that faded ball cap. And I believed him with every fiber of my being because in that house, life felt safe. The kitchen always smelled of Mom's apple pie bubbling in the oven on Sundays. The living room echoed with Dad's laughter during football games on our ancient box TV. My bedroom upstairs had that slanted ceiling where I'd lie staring at glow-in-the-dark stars, plotting my future as an astronaut or race car driver. Everything changed 2 years later when Leela was born, my little sister, the golden child. From the moment she let out her first wail, Mom held her like she was made of glass. Dad rearranged his entire work schedule to be home more, and suddenly I was the invisible backup. Any sniffle from me and I'd be banished to Aunt Jen's house across town. "Don't you dare get Leela sick, Alex. Pack your bag now," Mom would snap, her voice sharp as a scalpel, while Leela got tucked in with fresh linens and storybooks read 3 times over. I'd bring home straight A's from 3rd grade, a perfect report card with gold stars, and Mom would glance at it over Leela's latest crayon scribble. "That's nice, honey. Now help your sister with her colors. She's struggling." My soccer trophy from the U10 League Championship, the one where I scored the winning goal in overtime, got shoved into the garage rafters collecting dust, while Leela's finger painting of a lopsided family portrait took prime fridge real estate with a My Little Artist magnet. By age 10, I was the family handyman, fixing the creaky 3rd stair that always groaned like a ghost, painting the fence in 90-degree heat while Dad nursed his bad back, mowing the lawn with that ancient push mower that spat grass clippings everywhere. "You're a natural, kid," Dad would grunt approvingly, but it was always, "Now go play with Leela, she's bored." And I'd force a smile while she bossed me around in her imaginary tea parties. High school hit like a storm, Leela blossoming into the cheer captain, homecoming queen, the girl every boy whispered about in the halls. Her every emergency became a family crisis. A new prom dress because the old one made her look fat cost $500 that Mom found in the budget. Her car troubles meant Dad dropping everything to fix her hand-me-down Honda, while my plea for a used bike to get to my part-time job at AutoZone was met with, "Save your own money, Alex, you're responsible." I hustled anyway, stocking shelves after school, changing oil on weekends, socking away every dollar because I knew no one else would. Leela flunked algebra twice, and the whole house turned into a tutoring war room, me drilling her on equations until midnight while Mom baked her favorite cookies as rewards. My own college dreams? Ohio State on scholarship, full ride in engineering, I announced senior year, and Dad clapped me on the back once, but the celebration was Leela's acceptance to community college, even though she partied more than studied. Mom threw a barbecue, invited the whole neighborhood, "Our baby's going to college," while my acceptance letter sat unopened on the counter. I left for OSU with a duffel bag and $200 in my pocket, calling home weekly to hear about Leela's struggles. Her bad breakup meant Mom flying down for a weekend spa retreat. She needs her mommy. My straight A midterm? "Proud of you, son. Pass the phone to Leela. She's upset about a boy."
Independence forged me in fire. I graduated summa cum laude, landed a junior engineer gig at Ford right out of school, 6 figures by 25, but family remained blind. Leela dropped out of community college twice. Proddy phase, Mom sighed, racking up $80K in private school loans for her fresh start at some artsy liberal college. Dad remortgaged the house, our forever home, for it. I offered to pay. I've got savings. No, Alex, family handles family, Mom snapped, code for Leela gets the throne. Meanwhile, I was building something massive in the shadows, side hustling, flipping cars, restoring a '67 Mustang in my apartment parking lot. Grandpa, Dad's dad, the old car collector, who'd passed quietly leaving me $200K in his will that family never knew about because I hid the letter. His contacts opened doors. By 27, I'd quit Ford, launched Alex Rides Vintage Autos, a brokerage dealing high-end classics. My first big flip, a rusty 1969 Camaro bought for $15K, restored in a rented garage, sold for $120K to a Detroit exec. Profit, $80K after costs. Word spread, I networked at car shows, cold-called collectors, built a website that exploded overnight. By 30, dealership in Columbus with 10 bays, online auctions pulling $2 million yearly, celeb clients like that Marvel actor who flew in for a '65 Shelby Cobra I sourced from a barn find. Net worth? $4.2 million liquid, investments in crypto and stocks up 400%. A quiet empire, because lesson 1, flash success to family equals instant leeches. I'd always dreamed of buying back Maple Street, set Zillow alerts, planned a cash offer to restore it as my forever sanctuary. Then Christmas last year, visiting home, noticed for sale whispers from neighbors. Joked with Mom, "You're selling too?" "Never, sweetie, this is forever." Liar. January, and Jen calls, "Rumors your Pokes listed?" Laughed it off. Called Dad, "What's up?" "Nothing, son." February, Zillow ping, 123 Maple Street, active, $650K, heart shattered. Called Dad, "What the fuck, Dad? That's our home." "Time's tough, Alex. Leela's wedding, Tuscany, $250K dream, villa, 300 guests, fireworks, custom gown. We need the equity." They'd sign papers secretly, closing in 60 days. Mom on speaker, "You're overreacting. Leela deserves perfection. You can visit the new place." "Visit? It was mine. The oak tree, swing set, every memory. I lost it. That's my childhood. You promised forever." Hung up. Rage fueling action. Real estate buddy text. "Bidding war. Closing next week. Game on." Day 1. Called listing agent anonymously via LLC Midwest Properties. Cash $700K. No contingencies. Agent drools. Sellers ecstatic. Parents clueless. Day 3. Inspection. I tag along disguised in ball cap. Note every flaw I already knew. Flawless report. Day 5. Counteroffer from Mr. Harlan. Wealthy retiree. $720K. Match $750K. Accepted. Wired my money. Closing day. I sign as buyer. Keys in hand. Owner. But wedding 2 weeks out. Downgraded to local country club, budget $150K from house proceeds. Perfect. I had flipped it to Harlan immediately with clause, immediate possession post-closing. Paid him $50K bonus to play along. Movers truck scheduled wedding day at their old address, now his. Wedding day, June 15th, sun blazing, 82 degrees. Country lawns manicured, white tents fluttering. 200 guests in pastel finery. String quartet serenading. I slip in back row uninvited. Forgot my name on the list. Aunt Jen whispers, "Alex, you came." Leela in 10K ivory gown, radiating, spots me. "Bro, so glad." Fake hug. Parents beaming. Dad in tux. Proud day for Leela. Ceremony. Chad's vows drone. "My princess forever." Kiss. Applause thunders. Reception. Fairy lights twinkle. Cake towers gleam. I nurse whiskey at the bar. 10 p.m. mic time. Best man toasts. To Leela and Chad. I stride up. Snatch the mic. "Evening, folks. Quick announcement before cake." Silence crashes. 200 eyes lock on Mom, Dad, Leela. Congrats. Beautiful day. But one tiny issue. Pull deed folder, title docs, house photos projected via my phone to AV. "You sold 123 Maple Street to fund this extravaganza," gasps Ripple. "Remember forever home, Dad? The oak, swings, pies?" "Yeah, I do." Leela blanches. "What?" Mom hisses, "Alex, stop this now." Not done. Bought it myself. Cash, $750K. Dad chokes. "Impossible." Proof right here. And brought the buyer. Big screen lights up. Skype to Harlan live. "Evening wedding party. Harlan here. Just evicted your junk. Trucks loading sofas, beds, Leela's old Barbie dolls now." Live feed. Movers hauling their life out. Parents' jaws drop. "House mine tomorrow. Alex paid me $50K to crash. Worth every penny." Chaos detonates. Leela screams, "My wedding ruined!" Faints dead into Chad's arms, bolts to limo. Cousins, applaud me. Legend. Drop mic. Enjoy cake fam, heading to my home. Stride out to Cheers. Drive to Maple. Unlock my door. Sleep in old bed. Pure bliss. Phone explodes. 10:15 p.m. Mom, 47 texts. Call now, destroying family. 10:22, Leela, hate you forever, wedding over. 10:30, Dad, meet tomorrow, fix this. 10:45, Aunt Jen, epic karma, invite me over. 11:02, Cousin Mike, bro, videos at 10K views already. Ignored till morning. Next day, they bang on my door, bags packed, Harlan's truck's gone, Mom sobbing. Please, Alex, let us stay, Leela's honeymoon. Honeymoon, Chad ghosted, day 3, prenup city. Leela raccoon eyes, buy back, I'll pay monthly. With what? Your job at boutique? Revelation spill. Sold 650K, 400K wedding, 150K fees, rest Leela's debts are fun. Never told me knowing I'd block. Offered $1,000 a month